Mic on?
Yeah, mic on.
Why is it so low? You want it that low? Just a little weird. Third Post Media. Podcast, no mics. Podcast, no mics. My bad.
Podcast, no
My
mic.
bad. I got a lot of... Just had to
Nigga
cook
been watching fucking Patrice O'Neal stand up for like the last, 2 hour and a half.
Yes, he's very funny.
Yeah, that nigga is.
I had a lot of spit in my mouth.
What?
Yeah, I just had a lot of spit and
from the
I ate
cookies?
the fucking cookies. Boy, the motherfucking roof of my mouth cut. Fucking wing stopped yesterday. But yeah.
We had a nice little announcement about, some updates on Third Post, but then
We're going to wait till next week.
we gotta wait till next week, cause motherfuckers.
Yeah.
This is about the latest we ever recorded a podcast.
They don't have to know that.
Hey,
Just know it's late.
too damn
And this
late.
is the latest we ever had to record.
Yeah, if I was still working at Amazon, we wouldn't be recording.
That's right. You would have been at work today.
Yeah,
Damn.
I would have been on my way out the door. Matter of fact, right about now.
Yep. I'll been at my ass on the way home. Probably would drop them off at the bus stop. See you, nigga.
See you, nigga. So what we got today?
Man, I found this funny ass shit.
What's that?
It said, teen requests to receive oral sex from porn
I
star
seen that
Tiana
shit.
Trump as his final wish.
I want to have
was
fun.
dying. I was like, we gotta talk about
I
it.
want to have how true that is. Like, is it a meme? Did somebody make it up?
I really don't care. It just like, would that be? She put it on her story. This from her story.
Oh, yeah, but I'm saying, like, is it a real thing or somebody just made some shit?
It must have been somebody just made it. Either way, she put it on her story and that shit was hilarious. I still want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I think I want to put that on my Make-A-Wish if I ever find out some shit like that.
You gonna put that in your wheel?
Yes.
Like, I need some hair from the best porn star y'all can find.
And to me, she don't really...
But what if?
Not the best.
What if
Pinky
it was a regular chick who? What if it was just your ex who wanted to give you some hair before you die, and you had to choose between Pinky, Tiana Trump, and your ex?
Pinky.
You going with Pinky? Pinky all the way.
Pinky. Pinky. That ain't even a question. I don't know why you came at me with that. You seen Pinky.
Yeah.
We all seen Pinky.
We all seen Pinky. I will like to point out, and I've told you this, Pinky used to be on point, but after that one video...
Yes. The fart video, yes. But I'm just saying, that don't hinder her from sucking dick.
It hinders me from getting the hard on.
Don't matter. I bet you if she was sitting at this damn table and said, Curtis, let me suck your dick.
And then if she farted, I wouldn't do it.
I ain't talking about her farting.
I'm just saying, like, at that end, it's a no.
I don't know, man. Your dick might say otherwise.
Maybe.
She'll fuck around, get you hard, you'll fuck around, she'll fart while she get, you'll be like,
what's the... Hey, but we fall off topic, but
yeah, we are.
But I do want to state this, like, what's the craziest fetish you ever seen that you was like, oh, maybe I could do that?
The craziest what?
The craziest fetish. I know, because the feet is normal nowadays. The feet shit is normal.
I have an ass fetish.
Everybody eating ass.
Okay. I don't know.
Well, not me.
I don't know. I don't like the foot thing.
I fuck a girl. I fuck her feet.
If
she offering that type of shit, I'm going.
Her feet gotta be silky smooth, then.
Oh yeah, can't be no slave feet.
Boy, motherfucker, let the motherfucker dry ass feet cut your shit up. Yeah. I really don't know. I'm pretty much a freak already. I mean, it's a lot of shit.
Okay. So I seen this one thing where a dude wanted to fuck a chick's armpit. Like that was his thing. And I was saying to myself, like, what is it about? Like, I've never seen a woman's armpit that said, oh, that armpit is sexy.
Yeah, me neither.
I fuck your feet.
I like how Pinky do with her neck. She just be like that with that. She let the motherfucker sit on her shoulder. And she put her neck like that. And she just be, shoulder fuck. Shoulder, neck, chin, whatever she be.
That shit need a name.
Boy, that's the Pinky right there. Nobody else do that but Pinky. Like Tiana Trump be doing all this. Like, she be
moving her
morphing
head.
with that motherfucker.
She be moving her head.
Her hand and
like
her
this,
head with them.
like
Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful, but she's not paid. We'll just go on to the next topic because we can talk about porn for hours.
I don't mind. What else? Oh, well, I say, because we're going to come back to this porn shit. I got more questions. I got more ideas. I got more
be a whole nother
fetishes.
podcast by itself.
Yeah, but we don't never stick to one thing by itself.
Exactly, so let's move on.
This would be the porn podcast if you wanted to be.
No.
It's going to go from a podcast no mics to simply the porn podcast.
Porn time for me is me time. Not me, Curtis, and the fans. That is my time. I don't mind telling people I watch it.
We don't have like it ain't like we got a laptop and we.
Don't get me wrong. If we can invite porn stars on this motherfucker.
What you know any Chicago porn stars?
No, but damn it, it's not like they hard to reach out to.
True. Because you can type in on Twitter Chicago bust downs or Chicago thotties.
That's the main one.
And we got motherfucking new guests.
Exactly. So, like, that's me time.
Okay. We gonna let you have your me time then. Shit, I guess the only thing that, it's still in Chicago. We stick to some Chicago shit. The old boy from Empire.
The Jesse Smollett thing?
That's how you pronounce his name?
Yeah. I don't really care for that, to be honest. Because
and that's true. I really haven't retweeted about it. I really haven't said much about it. I really haven't, I ain't really read. I read maybe one article about it. But
because first of all,
I more so want to talk about how you see how people jump on the story. Like when it came out, you see how people jumped on the story and there was no concrete new facts about what happened.
Yeah, I'm just like.
It's
first
of
all,
those,
the whole thing sounded fishy. First of all, the way they just was explained, 2 white men in "Make America Great Again" hats poured the bleach on him and tied a noose around his neck. Really?
I mean, wait.
I
say
I ain't saying he.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you saying that. I'm saying if you look at in the current state of America, it's plausible. It's not like that shit can't happen.
Cause first of all, what the fuck you doing in Chicago at 2 a.m.
Nigga,
where he was without any type of
I don't know where
entourage,
he was.
All like that. See, the theory is, and it's a good theory. He went to go.
It's conspiracy, my nigga.
It's a good theory though. It's pretty. When I say good theory, I mean it possibly can happen. I wouldn't put it past it. This is the only one I would put past. He went down there, fuck around with a guy or something, and it went south. Something happened. Me personally, I would put it past if it did happen. Don't get me wrong. If the white guys did attack him and all like that, then get the motherfuckers. I mean, yeah, they shouldn't be doing that shit. That shit in Chicago, especially. First of all, I only know are white people that racist in Chicago like that?
No, I haven't. I've come across some white racist people in Chicago, but not to that extent.
Exactly. What have we had?
I walk past. I'm pretty sure we can dig.
Other than the police killing us.
Oh shit! if you go in Mount Greenwood in Chicago, it's some racist motherfuckers.
I know it's racist people everywhere.
I'm just saying that specifically that neighborhood.
When have we had an encounter like that, like a noose around the neck type shit, attacking gay black people, whatever? Racially, other than the police,
we have to look that shit up.
Right.
This is why we need a producer for this, so they can look shit up.
Other than the police killing us, which is everywhere basically. Right. When have we had anything similar to that's some 1960 shit that happened to him?
Yeah.
To be honest, that's why it sounds so fishy to me, because I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of MAGA people in Chicago, but I don't think I ever seen or heard. Since Trump been in office, we have not heard anybody really going to that type of extent with gay or black people.
That case.
So, but I can't sit up here and say it's not real.
Right. I can't say that he's lying, but
I'm not saying.
Yeah. I say more so, these media outlets reporting on stuff just to be the first to report on it is what makes you it makes you turn against them before the facts even come out.
Yeah, because like they did Bow Wow's thing, like with Bow Wow with his girl.
Yeah.
He got fucked up.
Right. Video
Now,
shows
my homie,
he probably deserved that fuck up.
But you watch the video, yeah, he did.
He put his hands on her face and shit.
Yeah, and my boy was like, man, big ups to Bow Wow, man. He ain't put his hand on that girl. I was like, first of all, did you see the video? He was all in that girl's face. She deserved to fuck him up. He was all like he was tough Tony with her.
Right.
And she showed her who the real tough motherfucker was.
Fucked him up.
I was telling my boy that. He talking about, nah, man, because he could have put his hands on her. He would have been like all these other...
I don't think so.
I was like, first of all...
he couldn't do shit.
I was like, first of all, you watch that video. He played Tough Tony with the girl, and she showed the motherfucker who the tough bitch is.
Right. Because
she fucked him up. And I think she was being nice when she did that, because she could have been a whole lot worse. Women are crazy.
Yeah. But on the...
She probably could have killed his ass.
Say his name again. Juicy.
Jussie Smollett?
It ain't no E in it.
Jussie.
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 We gonna spend too much time on this nigga name, so let me just skip
You
past
lie, motherfucker.
I don't know how to pronounce things.
Just say it's Jesse if you can't remember.
Alright, the nigga for Empire. The gay nigga for Empire. Alright, so the gay nigga for Empire. Damn, what was I? See, thinking about this nigga name, I forgot my train of thought.
Wow.
Well, I'll say this. If he lying, then whatever happened, whatever repercussions he got coming to him, he's there that shit. Mm-hmm. But if he not lying, then you got media outlets like TMZ and other media outlets close to their style of reporting. They kind of helping turning the public against them, and the public, I feel like they need to not be so quick to jump on the train of jumping to the sides, right?
Chicago police reported that. They told them it was like, shit, we think he staged it. Which is like every policeman's fucking...
No, the Chicago police, first...
said that on TMZ. It said Chicago police believe that he did it.
I'm talking about at first, when TMZ first reported that, you had the from the police, what's the guy's name?
They be saying it was multiple sources.
No, what I'm saying, but the dude from the actual, he runs the Chicago police PR, and he said he talked to the detectives, and he was saying that to their knowledge that was not the case. Yeah,
at first they were saying there were sources close to the investigation. They didn't never say who. They didn't say
that's why I was saying, like, you see how the misinformation between, like.
But now they like, they put that bug in their ear.
Right, it's too much.
They definitely put that bug in their ear.
Then you can compare and not to compare like the death of somebody, but if you remember how when the old girl passed away in the freezer in that hotel, right? If you remember how everybody was on social media got a comment about it, I'm seeing so many people comment the same way. Not to that extent or that extreme because dude's still alive, but the same way that people were commenting without, at least just waiting until the police investigation is done. Because tell me, most of these people doing what we doing right now, sitting at a table, looking at their phone, and they haven't investigated what happened. So a lot of people think they know more than the investigators.
I can understand why if he did stage it, I can understand why. Because, like, it did amp his shit, his status. Because, like,
right, but if
it was a lot of people going to... No, I don't understand it, but I really don't understand it. I ain't going to say I understand it. I mean, it was just a publicity stunt if he did do it. Let me go on record saying that. If he did stage it, yeah, it was a publicity stunt. Because, like... It was somebody said it was just a rumor. Somebody said it's because his time as Empire is coming up, but he wanted that attention. That wasn't true. The studio itself. They said that was not true. Cause Empire shit, I'm surprised Empire is still on. To be honest with you, I started watching. I missed one episode. I can't
say I'm surprised because people like that sort of shit.
I did too, but I missed one episode and I just got lost and I don't know what the fuck going on with that.
I think I watched a couple of episodes. And I just couldn't get into it. I watched it because Taraji was in it. But Taraji, she wasn't enough to keep me.
She was so good in that motherfucker. I just like to watch it to look at her.
Right.
She had them tight-ass dresses on. But yeah.
I will say this on the topic of people doing publicity stunts to sort of get their name out there more. Is this the is this the worst celebrity stunt?
What the fuck, motherfucker? What?
Is this the worst celebrity stunt we ever seen?
No.
Because I'm trying to think who had the worst, or not the worst, but the more controversial, I guess.
No.
Because I'm thinking Lil' Kim sex tape.
So you say Kim Kardashian's then?
Not Lil' Kim. Kim Kardashian. My bad. I said Lil' Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got my Kims mixed up.
I wouldn't watch that if it was Lil' Kim, to be honest with you.
No, not current Lil' Kim. Maybe
back 90s.
90s Lil' Kim, yeah.
If it was with Biggie, I don't know.
But yeah, celebrities doing stuff to stay in the limelight ain't nothing new. This would, if he did it to stay in the limelight or to get his profile up, it ain't new. It's gonna backfire. If he lied, it's gonna backfire on him. But for the most part, shit.
And to be honest, I just really don't care for it. Because if he did it, he did it. If somebody else did it, if the people did it to him, then shit, get their ass. Hope so. You know, Hulu is doing. You know, you see what Hulu finna do?
No.
Nigga, they finna make a what's this shit called?
What?
Howard the Duck. Nigga, they finna make a series.
The talking white the duck.
Yeah. I wonder how.
What was he from? He was part of.
He was in. I mean, he was in the comics, but I forgot what.
Was he supposed to be like a superhero or some shit?
He was on Guardians of the Galaxy. He like an alien.
Yeah, I remember that was supposed to be like the Easter egg they put him in.
Yeah.
So he was a Marvel character.
Yeah. Cause they make an animated show for MODOK, the dude that was in the chair, that big face nigga, villain. He was in the chair. He's in the chair. Tigra and Dancela show and Marvel's Howard the Duck. The 4 series would accumulate in a special title, The Marvels, The Offenders.
That shit got to be like mad funny and super offensive. Probably. Like if you're gonna do something with Howard the Duck, that shit got to be like. Cause I never read the comics of Howard the Duck.
Yeah, I don't know what his powers. I googled that they got that saw him in the Easter egg. I was like, it just looked like he a talking fucking duck. I mean. Darkwing Duck, nigga, is better than him right now.
I don't know shit about Howard the Duck.
I know nothing. Actually, let me do that shit right now again.
Because
I got Google open right now.
Because the only way I could see that character actually being anything interesting is if they go to comedic Punisher route.
He's a comedian. I mean, he has like a Deadpool type sense of humor.
Right. So that's like a comedic.
Nigga, his ability is master of quack fu.
What?
Minimum magic manipulation. As Iron Duck, armored suit grants superhuman strength and durability. Foot mounted leaping coils. Chest mounted searchlight.
Look up who wrote that comic. Who wrote him as a comic? Like who was the creator of this character?
Created by Steve Gerber. Artist by Val Mayerick.
Did Steve Gerber have a coke addiction?
Yeah, something.
He
co-created.
Oh, well, did he just smoke a lot of weed? He was off something. He was either alcohol, cocaine, or weed for that idea to just pop up and think that this shit gonna pop off.
So he's basically master of quack fu and minimum magic manipulation.
That's his thing. That's his power.
There's only 2 powers right now.
Okay.
That is going to be. I'm not gonna say trash because it might be funny. So
like. I mean, shit. I ain't got much to say on that motherfucker because I don't know shit about him.
Yeah.
Only thing, like I said, comedic but Punisher. Like, in the sense of the vibe.
If they go dark, hopefully they do go dark.
I mean, more so, yeah.
They more D-O-K. MODOK. It's M.O.D.O.K. It stands for something, but MODOK, I guess what the fuck that nigga. I don't know. He got too many motherfuckers. It's like the LGBTQT. He like that nigga. Like, it's too many motherfuckers.
Too many goddamn letters.
Too many motherfuckers.
You heard Kaepernick got paid?
Yeah, he had a settlement. I think somebody said it was $150 million.
I don't know how much he got paid, but I will say that, from my understanding, the NFL are the ones that was like, okay, fuck it, we gonna pay your money so you go the fuck away. Or leave us alone or whatever.
Yeah, because he was basically, he went from not trying to get in the NFL no more, to trying to prove that he's getting blackballed, and then at the same time, y'all owe me my money for this shit. You know what I mean?
Y'all cost me a lot of money.
Yeah. So they was like, you know what? We'll settle. Yeah, we blackball you, but we'll give you this money. Him and the other dude, Eric Reed. Eric Reed still has a job in the NFL though. That's what I don't understand. I know he probably got
because
cut.
maybe Kaepernick kicked it off. He was
he stood with Kaepernick when he was with the 49ers. And they believe he got released from the 49ers too because of that too. And he was blackballed for like a few months, but then he ended up getting back in the league, signing with the Panthers. So, I mean, everybody, I mean, it's clear as day they're blackballing him because it's so many garbage-ass players getting jobs before him. Kaepernick was bad at the time of when he started the kneeling, but he was not trash. I can tell you that for sure. He took the 49ers to the Super Bowl. He was not trash. Trust me. He's better than like a good 20%
he definitely probably can replace.
Yes. He a good backup at the most right now. And it's clear as day they blackball him.
Right.
For sure. And the only thing they just trying to do is just trying to prove it, which they weren't probably able to do a little bit with the audio they had. And that's why I think they settled. Because they did find some fucking audio.
And it was audio of Kaepernick.
The billionaires in the meeting.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That audio they was probably going off of, and it probably cornered the NFL to pay him. You know what I mean?
Right.
It wasn't. I mean, you can't really tell billionaires, okay, you have to let him on your team. No, that's their team. They own that team. He could get back in the NFL. I'm pretty sure he's still active, and it's gonna be up to somebody to pick him up. I think he wasn't even that, and I think he probably gonna have that now. I don't know, but he's probably fighting to get that. But he's still a free agent. Who knows if he's still gonna try to play football again? I don't know. I hope. I mean,
at this point, is it really like
it's not necessary no more? I mean, he don't really have to.
Right.
But for the love, if he loves football, let him play.
Right.
He's not even. I mean, he's in his 30s. He's probably like 31. Now they gonna probably get that excuse that he's too old now. Because you consider old in the NFL like around 30, 31, 32. You in your prime. So, but he making money elsewhere. Money is not the problem. It's probably just the principle and his love for the game. And what the fuck? Somebody trying to break through the door.
Nah, you ain't set that shit up.
Love for the game, and he's just heartbroken that these people that invested in him and he invested in them is doing this to him.
And plus, it's like, how can you not say that he not being blackballed from this incident, from this whole incident? If you got, I mean, if you look at the stats, it just say purely off the stats, and you look at how he played when he was in the NFL his whole career, versus other players who, did worse than him,
way worse.
During the time of the kneeling or whatever. It's just like, how can you not say he won blackball? They didn't want that issue on their hands, so they just.
Yeah, it's like when once one team rejected them, the other was like, you know what, I don't want to deal with that.
Right. And then some of them were saying, and instead of confronting the issue, they just said, well, we feel like you. I guarantee you, a lot of these billionaires. A lot of these people who was running these teams probably didn't give two fucks about.
All of these billionaires are old, stubborn white men that are stuck in their ways. You can't tell them shit.
And they also probably didn't give a fuck about that shit.
No, they
about
don't.
About the so-called disrespect.
A lot of them spoke out. They think it's disrespectful. Except the Ravens owner, I don't know where he is on it. A lot of them are just like, if they think it's disrespectful, if they think it's something with that shit, it's that. You can't change their mind. They stubborn as fuck. They stuck in their ways. They old white men. They got money. They don't give a fuck.
So my perspective on it is, yeah, they old white man, and a lot of them most definitely probably got some racist tendencies. But I think due to the fact that they didn't want to go toe to toe with the fans, boycotting or whatever. So to avoid that, they cop out was we feel like he being disrespectful. So I feel like some of them probably do think it was disrespectful, but I think the majority of them didn't. And so to not have to answer to the fans or give go against the, I guess I can't say the majority.
Majority of them thought it was disrespectful.
Yeah, okay. We'll say they didn't want to go against the people who buy that merch. So we gonna say Cap is disrespectful. I think it was a cop out. I don't think they really. I don't. Like I said, not the majority, but quite a few of them. I guarantee you didn't give a fuck.
There are 32 teams in the league.
They money long. What the fuck they give a fuck about disrespecting the U.S. flag for?
At least 25 or 30 of them thought it was disrespectful because the general managers would be like.
They said it publicly.
We were talking. It was on. Some of it was on the audio that how they felt about the shit. So. Like, a lot of them spoke out, was like, yeah, I'll sign Kaepernick, but they was just saying that to get the newspaper out their fucking face. And a lot of general managers wanted to do it, but, of course, they was just saying that shit just to give people a glimmer of hope that, no, he's not getting blackballed. So, yeah, it's a cop-out with the jersey. Because they still face a boycott. Like, you got celebrities boycotting the Super Bowl, not performing. There's still some people refusing to buy tickets to go, go see to go see games. I think they made a judgment call based off what they believe, because I think either way they was gonna face scrutiny from the fans. You let them go, you face the scrutiny. You keep them, you gonna face scrutiny. I mean,
and then on the situation of the boycott, I feel like you got guys like what's his face Eric Bennett, I believe his name is.
Eric, who? The other dude that was with him.
Maybe, but it's plenty of black players who do a lot in the black community when they.
There's a lot of them. Malcolm Jenkins, Eric Reed.
Yeah, that's the name.
Eric Reed, the one that got the settlement with him.
Okay. So my only thing with the boycott is it gets kind of muddy when you let's say the boycott is successful. Then these guys who put money back into the black community to help these kids to give back. And they doing all this charity work. Where does they check income come from to continue to help? If the boycott is successful, that's my only thing. That's the only thing.
A lot of them get money coming from other places other than the NFL.
I'm saying, but that's most like their main.
No, because a lot of them they start their own business. You make money from nonprofits.
Right.
I'm pretty sure the ones that's helping out the community, majority of the black players in the NFL have nonprofits now. And they're investing, because that's the one thing they teach you in the combine now is how to invest your money. Right. And the agents tell them too, probably.
You sure? All those guys
I said majority. Like, I know the ones, most of the philanthropists that you were seeing winning the Walter Pay Man of the Year or that's donating to all these children, this and that, they doing it through their own nonprofit organizations. Or if they're not, they're doing it on behalf of something, but they still partnering with people. Like, a lot of them are businessmen. A lot of them that's coming out of college, you be dumb not to. I mean, you finna get a degree or you got a degree. You know they invest their money wisely, which a lot of them are doing because these older players are starting to see that they be splurging money and now they're investing.
Right.
So that's why they're saying what they want to say, because they know the NFL, they just doing it for the love. And you're going to get the paycheck. But you mostly just doing it for the principle and the love of football. Because them billionaires, at the end of the day, them billionaires run the NFL. They are the NFL. Right. They make the NFL go round. That's their money. They might think it's the commissioner and all. Like, no, the billionaires, the owner of them teams, run the NFL. They all they got to do is hit the commissioner up. Yo, the fuck going on? I'm going to make y'all happy. Hold on.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they know they're not going to win against the billionaires. They know they're not going to win against the owners. So they try to hit them other ways.
Yeah, so and if the boycott is successful,
hopefully
what does it like at the end of the day, what does it, because they can replace those, honestly. Replace you with some players and make it an all-white sport if that's the case. And
I think that's what they're trying to, what the players that's doing it trying to do. They trying to make it sure that you don't just replace them with some motherfuckers. Yes,
okay.
You know what I mean? because a lot of the like Tom Brady. Tom Brady, like, he believes he's still with Kaepernick. Like he like what Kaepernick was talking. He saw the bigger picture.
Why they was pushing this idea that Tom Brady was like he ain't fuck with?
Of course, he's white. Of course they're gonna do that.
I'm not saying that was a fact, but
I'm just saying of course they're gonna say that about Tom Brady. But Tom Brady verbally said that he gets what Kaepernick is doing. Right. He supports Kaepernick, and that's like these type of you can't. What you gonna do? Throw Tom Brady out of the league? No, you come on now. And then he got Robert Kraft behind him, one of the richest men in the world, literally, probably the richest billionaire out of all the motherfuckers. No, he not. And I will hopefully they succeed with that though.
The funniest / dumbest thing that has come from this whole Kaepernick situation, and it's not even directly involved, is that store that closed. Because once Kaepernick did that the Nike advertisement and Nike got behind Kaepernick or whatever, the store, they dropped all Nike apparel merchandise.
Yeah, and they like went out.
And
of
they
business.
And he said, "Oh, we going out of business." That has to be the funniest, but at the same time the dumbest thing. But at the same time, it matches what Kaepernick was saying. Yep. Like, basically, be ready to sacrifice everything for your beliefs and shit. And you can say he did that, but you can also say, like, as a business person, as a person who owns a business, that wasn't a very smart idea on his part, considering the fact that you got rid of the merchandise that runs I think Nike got a hold of 60% of the market.
That
probably more.
Nike is
not Nike the big one of the,
they the biggest. Because they funded. I mean, they what you call it, the NFL. They supply the NFL.
No, and I'm not even talking about that. I'm just saying.
They got money. They the big richest.
Right. I'm just saying, like, as far as like who the market itself, like like regular buyers like us, not NFL.
That's a fat contract they got for them. So
right
when they did that, they shit went like when Reebok first had NFL contract.
Yeah,
they shit went like the market. They was controlling the shit out the market. But what you were saying, they got a good majority of the market because of what they did with the NFL. Because they shit started booming. Like you see Nike every fucking
right.
Dude, stupid as hell.
No, but I'm just saying
dude, stupid as fuck.
When you get rid of the company's merchandise that got that large impact on the market, and then people stop coming in because you ain't got what they want, you kind of fuck yourself. Plus, you fuck your employees.
They're like the Apple of fucking
apparel. Sportswear. I didn't understand, like, why didn't you just put Nike shit back in your store?
They did, yeah. That was maybe he just really stood behind that shit.
Hey,
that's like the dumb shit like Katy Perry did. They got her.
It's hard because you gotta keep it consistent. You gotta be like, okay, I can respect that you are standing on your values, but it's also stupid because you just gave up your family, your business. You probably, if you got a family, how you gonna take care of them? You got employees who probably needed this job or some shit. It's like you fucked yourself and you fucked other people in the process.
That's like what Katy Perry did when she put up the blackface shoes on the market, and they took that shit down. She made that dumbass decision to do that shit. Because when Gucci did the blackface, she did shoes like that, and she put them out.
I didn't see that shit.
Yeah.
So, wait. So yeah, I seen the Gucci shit.
It's been pulled from the shelves, yo.
And then Katy Perry did the shoe shit. I ain't seen none of. I seen it, like I said, seen the Gucci, didn't see the shoe shit.
Yeah.
So I was trying to figure out what the shoes was like. Black with the red lips on it.
Yeah, they be like little long shoes with the black face on it. They were black, long and black, probably coming up to the knee, and they had like the black face on it.
I ain't seen that. Oh, what the fuck?
They said brand management. They responded to the backlash, stating that the shoe collection was released in 9 different colors and envisioned as a nod to modern art and surrealism. They talking about these sad.
Okay, I'm seeing the shoes and I'm seeing the multiple colors.
This shit's been scrubbed from Walmart and Dillard's. So what?
No, I'm seeing the shoes and I'm seeing the multiple colors, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying.
That's one of
I'm
them,
trying to see the racism in it.
That's
fucked up, right?
Face, yeah.
I'm trying to see the point of view that other people had. That's what I'm trying to see, not the racism.
Well, this is what they said. They envision nod to modern art and surrealism, but people see that as what Gucci did with the blackface.
Oh, so they was
that color right there, because they said they had it in multiple colors.
Right.
But when they saw that, they considered that like when Gucci did with the blackface thing.
Honestly, I can't say if I seen somebody in them shoes,
go again.
The first thing that come to mind wouldn't be some racist shit.
No, not the one that come up to the knee. I was tweaking. I don't know what I was talking about with that, but yeah, these basically like this. Yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't have been so outraged about that shit. I'm just saying, like, if you look at them shoes, if I see somebody walking around with them shoes, I'd be more so like, why the fuck you got a face on your shoes?
Yeah, that'd be more weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't. The first thing that come to mind is a blackface. Maybe now because it's been so much in our face and people have been like talking about it as much.
My question would be like, did you drop this after the Gucci thing or before it? Like, did y'all have the design ready before or after? And if you did, if you saw what Gucci went through, why would you drop it? I wouldn't have dropped that color. I would have dropped the shoe, of course. Right. I wouldn't have dropped that color if Gucci got the what you call it just because they had the little thing that come up with the black face. You know what I mean?
Are you upset by that?
Not really. I really don't give a fuck about none of it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't see myself being upset about every time. Listen, I feel like if people really want to change shit when it comes to fashion and racism being in fashion, support your local
I think it was
retailers.
more the company that they went through that didn't like find that shit. Well, of course, people reported it, and the company was just like, you know what, we're getting too much of this.
No, but I'm saying the people in general who are upset about it.
Yeah.
It's so many people that you can support, but y'all continue to support Gucci. Now, I'm not saying people should boycott Gucci. I'm not one of them people. I don't give a fuck what you do, because at the end of the day, I can't afford Gucci. Never have could afford Gucci. Yeah, I don't buy Gucci. I don't think they make shit that's dope. And the same thing go for Balenciaga. The same thing go for YSL. The same thing go for most of that half fashion shit be ass.
Cause I never saw like a negative review of people talking about the shoes. Maybe it was just maybe because TMZ reported that the company took it down.
And I hate to say it, some of these media outlets definitely be stoking fires. They be creating that shit, creating the fires, and because they need a story, and too many people are sheep and they fall for that shit. Like, I'm not gonna be upset about some shit that I don't buy, I don't support, and honestly, as an independent creator, I support the independent creators. Put like this. Look how many dope artists alone in Chicago that we've seen say, why is it so hard to get, the people closest to us to buy our shit. But you will see them in some Jordans or some Gucci. Y'all don't want to get duped like that again? Support local creators that you believe in what they doing. Not just because they high fashion and they shit cost $200. That's what it come down to.
Well, I'm mad. I'm still mad at the fact that Will Smith dropped this trailer of Aladdin, and I didn't like how Genie looked.
I seen the pictures. I ain't really paid too much attention to it.
I think, because sometimes the trailer be looking weird from the final product. Hopefully they adjust that, because that shit looked weird. Him as Genie. Not the overall idea, him as Genie, just like how they CGI his face on the blue. That shit looked like an amateur did that. Like I could have did that in After Effects.
I mean, I didn't expect that shit to be good in the first place.
I expected it to at least look good.
Because you know how I feel about remakes anyway.
I know.
So that's why I had a low expectation.
I was just talking about the look. I expected that to look way better because everybody got mad that they dropped the version of him just looking human.
Right, they did.
Like he was like, oh, this is just my human form. I'm actually blue in CGI. Oh, okay, everybody got to say. And they dropped the trailer. Everybody like, what the fuck was that?
But I had told you this. People are not going to be happy either way.
I mean, I was like, man, this shit probably it go. Here you go. This shit for the party look dope. I'm like, what the fuck? It like they
What
just...
What was you expecting then?
I was expecting him to look like... Let me see. It just looked like they took... It's like they just, like, took the little pen tool, cropped his face, and just took it and put it on the fucking body. Blue body. I don't know, like, I thought they was gonna do like Thanos. You know how they did Thanos?
Yeah.
Maybe they did it like that in the you know,
Maybe they should have hired the people who did Thanos.
I thought they was gonna do it like how he did Thanos, like make him actually look like. That's why I think like it's just a trailer. Maybe they still working on it.
They shouldn't release shit if that's just they still working on it.
Yeah, cause that looked horrible to me.
Right.
And I'm thinking he gonna look like Thanos, cause Thanos was look perfect. It looked like Thanos was real.
I gotta see this trailer. War. I seen the pictures. I didn't see the full video.
Like everybody, you know, people weren't even talking about the fact that how the actors look and everything. Fuck that, nigga. We was waiting on Genie, and when we saw him, everybody was just like,
"Shit, what the act? They like the pick of the actor." To be honest,
I was just like everybody else. I was waiting on Genie. I ain't give a fuck about the actor. They was probably good. You know? Right. I didn't like Jafar. Jafar looked pretty young. Jafar's supposed to be this old creepy dude that like Jasmine. Nah, they got this nigga young. He look like my age and shit. Playing Jafar, I don't, you know. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on that.
I mean, I can't see what to be upset about if the.
I was upset about the look. That's just me. Everybody else, he's not Robin Williams. It's the overall.
That's the
overall.
So I feel
argument.
So I feel like is it gonna be a lose-lose when it comes to people's initial bias?
I don't know if everybody was thinking he's gonna do like a Shazam Shaq type thing. Kazam, I mean, not Shazam.
Yeah, Shaq should have been Genie there. Fuck it.
No, they would have definitely wanted to watch that shit, boy, because Kazam was for our time.
Right.
But if you
I remember that fucking movie as a kid though.
It was pretty funny, like comedic wise, but like what they tried to do with Aladdin, he definitely wouldn't be. They picked a star of that magnitude to try to fill Robin Williams' void, not shoes, but his void. Right. Shaq wouldn't have been able to do that.
But luckily, he got 2 movies coming out, so if one's a dud, the other one got the possibility of.
He working on Bad Boys 3. He got Gemini Man.
What the fuck is that?
There's something he doing with Ang Lee. He was filming that like for the past. You started on that last year. Okay. I don't know when that's coming out, but
because he definitely was. Man. Well, because wasn't he filming a movie in Australia at some point?
I think that was probably Gemini Man. Because he was in Georgia. Because he was talking about the mosquitoes fucking him up. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, shit, because I don't think I can say is if your expectation is for him to be... If the only memory you have of Genie is Robin Williams, then you should probably... Not lower the expectation, but more so... try to go into it with an open mind.
My memories of Genie is just you gotta bring that personality to him in terms of like, cause he was very complex as my Robert Williams. He ad-libbed a lot of shit. Right. So like, you know, I'm just used to that. We gotta get used to the fact that he gone, and you know, we gotta get another Genie.
Probably shouldn't have did the fucking movie.
Probably not. You know, Time Warner and Apple are making a fucking streaming. What's with everybody making these streaming sites?
Because everybody trying to get in on it.
I don't know. Apple making one, like, I'm like, what the fuck y'all gonna do with a streaming service? Put music on there and then we can't touch it till we buy an Apple product?
Right.
And then Warner Media, I get them.
That's why I honestly can't say that I'm gonna use anything besides Netflix.
Cause
I'm not fucking. I might Hulu and Netflix. That's it.
Cause AT&T and Warner Media, they are making it, and they like the president of TBS and TNT and all like that. They shared the details. They gonna have content HBO, DC, Looney Tunes, Turner, whatever the fuck that is, CW and CNN. Basically, cable.
Basically,
on the streaming thing. So basically, the overall goal is to get rid of cable.
I mean, cable been on the decline for a while anyway.
I guess see that's just the overall. I'm like, are they gonna take?
Because they got to figure out how to bring it since cable is such on such a decline. They got to figure out how to bring it. Well, they already know how to bring it directly to the consumer. They just got to figure out what can they do better than the people that's already running shit.
I can say this because Comcast like shows HBO, they packages and shit, right? Right. Comcast, Wow, whatever you fuck. That this could be like a cheaper alternative way than paying a cable bill,
right? For a bunch of channels. I mean, because it's kind of it's similar but not the same. Because on Netflix you got all this shit. You probably only watch half of it.
Exactly. Because
on cable you probably gonna only watch like 4 or 5 channels.
Because the only time I turn to my cable box is when I'm watching Supernatural or Chicago PD,
and that shit come on regular.
Exactly. Like. Chicago PD, it's on NBC.
Yeah, and Supernatural.
And Supernatural, CW. So, yeah, that's regular, what you call it. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the only time I turn to the cable. Family Guy and all like that, I can find that on my phone. Right. Or I can just jump on, I'm on Netflix binge watching something. Right. They got a gang of seeds. Right now, binge watching Friends. Why? I don't know. Don't ask me no questions. But, I just found like watching. I like watching Jennifer Aniston nipples be on hard the whole fucking... Her and Monica, they... Nipples on hard like the whole fucking series. Every episode.
I'll never
it
watch
just be
Friends,
cold in there and I just be like, her nipples hard as shit. It's like, well, no matter what shirt she got on, nipples hard. See,
maybe it was cold in the studio.
Shit, I'm glad. I'm like, why I be like, shit. Yeah. Damn. Body crazy. I got one more topic. You see, Kenan Thompson is trying to bring back all that.
Hey, I seen that shit.
Talking about producing. I don't know how to feel about that. I got mixed emotions on that.
This is what I mean. Like, why do really something that it ain't gonna never be the same? The Genie shit shows that it ain't gonna never be the same. Why do it?
The thing with all that,
it did give up and comers like people.
That's what I'm about to say. He could bring.
I get that.
He could bring in new talent. That's probably either killing the internet right now or just new faces. Right. Or like all they used to do. He used to hold auditions. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Maybe he trying to create something, a platform.
Is sketch comedy in that form still popular amongst, people that age?
If Saturday Night Live can still do that horrible ass sketch comedy, I'm pretty sure whatever they come up with probably won't be as bad.
Saturday SNL is a staple though. There's a difference.
They that type of sketch comedy still exists. Like Mad TV. Mad TV was better than SNL in terms of the sketches. Yeah. So I think whatever they come up with will be better because theirs was scripted. So yeah, it still exists. Key and Peele did it all the time. They was like a kid version of Key and Peele and Dave Chappelle and all like that. So
yeah, because Nick Cannon came through there.
Nick Cannon, Amanda Bynes, Ken Thompson, Kale.
Yeah.
The Lori Beth, the other white dude, they not really doing nothing now, but they like it launches there. They made money. They still make money off of because it's in syndication. It's a bunch of other because I didn't even know Nick Cannon came through that shit.
I did.
So it's a lot of motherfuckers that I still don't know.
I think the way he got it started, but that's where he got his biggest break.
That's what I'm saying because he when he had his own show after that. That shit was horrible. They only did one season.
I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, the Nick Cannon show or whatever, and I think that's how he met somebody that's on Wild 'N Out now. So,
oh shit.
Yeah, they could bring that back, bring something new to Nickelodeon. Because, come on, now, the cartoons are now trash. People watch '90s Nick because they don't like the new shit. And then they talking about canceling SpongeBob. For new episodes, they're gonna keep it in syndication, but just a new episode. So, I mean, SpongeBob the only thing I would watch Nick for.
And the only thing I say with all shows with all that, those shows came because somebody thought they were not original, but they was a fresh idea.
Dan Schneider.
It was a fresh idea, right?
Big ups to you. Huh?
It was a fresh, people, shows like all that. It may not have been completely original because it ain't the first, sketch comedy show on TV, but it was a fresh idea.
It was original in terms of with the kids.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. It's a fresh idea.
Format,
so my thing is, why not just come with more fresh ideas?
Because it's hard.
No, I'm not saying it's a difference between original and fresh ideas. I'm saying.
I was telling you, originality sometimes don't always sell in Hollywood.
That's why I just said. original ideas versus originality versus a fresh idea is two different things.
How?
Alright, so if you talk like I just said, all that was not an original idea, but it was fresh because they never had done it through a bunch of kids, and they were switching like the cast.
So he's
every
still
so
keeping
often.
the fresh idea. He's just revamping it.
It's not a fresh idea though.
I mean, they still keeping the.
They
thing
just bringing
of all
something back that works.
No, it's not gonna be exact. It's probably not gonna be. I mean, if they're smart,
Where does it say it's not gonna be exactly?
It's probably
the
gonna
same?
be exactly like that. It's probably gonna be something different. It's 2019. Of course, they can't go back to the old shit they used to do.
But that's what they're gonna try though.
How do you know? We don't know. That's what I'm saying.
But how do you know that they're not gonna try?
Exactly. I don't know. I'm just saying they'll be. If they do, they do. I mean, if they don't, they don't. We don't know. But it's 2019. I'm pretty sure they won't. They'll. Probably,
I mean, they can introduce it to a bunch of kids that want to laugh.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be just a scripted comedy show with new faces, new sketches, new writers. It's. I mean, it don't have to be completely fresh and original, long as it's delivering good comedy. That's at the end of the day.
Right.
The idea could be the same.
I'd say one thing I noticed too. A lot of times when they try to introduce something old as new to the new kids,
that's only if they
generation.
try to bring back the old niggas and all like that though.
I mean, even if they don't try to bring them back, a lot of times they may not buy it. The same shit that made us laugh when we was kids may not make the kids now laugh.
But they are pretty sure they gonna cater to them, that class of audience.
You gotta hope they cater to them.
I'm pretty sure they will. Because Nickelodeon got a criteria, I'm pretty sure. And if he's producing it, he's going to have a team, which is Nickelodeon's probably going to provide for him. Because you got to clear with them first. And since it's confirmed, he has a team. They have a criteria. They're going to cater to... You seen the new show? Well, you haven't. They got these new shows on there catering to these new kids. This shit is not funny to me at all. That's how I know it's catered to the new kids.
Is it funny to them shorties too?
Yeah, they watch the shit. I mean, everybody loves SpongeBob. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. But I don't know about that new shit like
I wasn't that much.
I forgot what that shit is.
When SpongeBob first came out, how old was
he? Oh yeah, Drake and Josh. Remember they came through all that.
Yeah. Oh, they did?
I think they did. No, Josh did. Just Josh. Drake too. Drake and Josh. Yeah.
I didn't watch all that like that. Neither.
Oh, yeah,
I watched it early, and then you know,
yeah.
Like I said, But I think by the time I was a certain age, I was really in the house anyway
SpongeBob
watching
came
TV.
out in 99. Just let you know. If you try to figure out how old you was.
Yeah, I was 8. So by the time I might have watched it. I watched SpongeBob when I was younger.
I still watch it.
By the time I was like 10, 11, 12, I was outside. I wasn't watching this shit.
Shit. Came on. Well, shit. I got back into watching it when I started working for the school, and motherfucker get out of work, or like I be on lunch break and I go to the crib, SpongeBob. Oh shit, SpongeBob. Niggas still keep me laughing and everything. Or I watch it at night or in the morning because it's syndications.
As a kid, I watched. Of course, I watched Power Rangers. We love Power Rangers.
Oh yeah.
Well, I watched Power Rangers damn near till I had to be like going into high school. Like I was still watching Power Rangers. Not even because I liked this shit, just because I got it was like a ritual.
Yeah, I still peep in to see how the new look. Cause if you look at the new shit, they're pretty much using the same like concept. Like the new one is based off dinosaurs. How many motherfucking dinosaurs we got? A lot of the motherfuckers. The very first.
And they did dinosaurs before, Dino Storm or some shit like that.
Dino Thunder. But even before that, the very first
Look,
Power
he
Rangers.
correct me quick as hell on that shit.
Get it right. Don't disrespect Dino Thunder. But the very first Power Rangers ever came out was dinosaurs. Megazords was dinosaurs.
Right.
So, like, they just because they bought. Remember I told you the Japanese Asian company bought Nick Saban's. They bought the rights to use fucking Power Rangers, so now they it's like they doing the same concepts over again, but they just adding other shit to it.
What other cartoons did we watch as kids?
We might have different tastes.
Yeah, which ones did you watch then?
Cartoons, man.
Like shows, period. Like all of
Courage the Carly Dog.
I watched that shit too.
Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken.
I didn't fuck with Johnny Bravo. Cow and Chicken, it was alright.
It was a lot that really don't come on, like Rocco's Modern Life.
I can't remember that.
Shit, Beetleborgs, Beast Wars, Transformers.
Yeah, Beast Wars.
That was my shit.
I know you ready for that. They ready for them to either bring it back or redo it like they redoing everything else.
At least. God damn.
I gotta go back. I wonder if it's online. I gotta go back and watch Beast Wars because I remember.
I typed it in on YouTube.
Is there?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna watch that shit.
Max Steel. I used to watch Max Steel.
Yeah, I watched that too.
It was a lot of shit.
I didn't watch a lot of
Batman, Superman animated series.
Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of Disney Channel.
I did. Nigga, even Stevens, That's So Raven.
No.
Lizzie McGuire. Man, my cousins, all us, man. And while
I watched those shows, but not to the extent that I can remember shit from it.
I used to envy Lewis on Even Stevens, man. His room was crazy. That nigga had all type of contraptions and shit in there. I just want I used to look at ways how to torture my cousin Ashley, like how he would torture his sister. But I used to love all of that because this kind of what got me into this shit to Ashley.
Like, this is what this nigga.
I'll tell her. I don't give a fuck. But this kind of got me into film because we used to watch all that, the comedy sketches, and my cousin had this little Barbie camera, little camcorder, and my cousin Antoine found a way to hook it up to the VCR and record. So we used to record ourselves doing sketches, kind of like Mad TV, all that. I think Dave Chappelle was out at the time, I think, too. Because Dave Chappelle came out like 03 or some shit like that, right? So, yeah, around that time, that's around the time we was doing that shit. And we used to just try to, we had gang of tapes. The only hard part was we had to keep getting tapes. We were recording over shit. We was recording over movies.
Think about your daddy bought his favorite movie.
No, it wasn't my movies. Hell no. It was their movies. And it was old movies like fucking Balto or something.
Y'all probably gonna record over somebody's favorite porno.
Man, we used to recording over Balto and whatever came out. You couldn't record on my Good Burger, nigga. That orange tape was very fucking priceless. You couldn't touch that. Everybody, all the 90 kids, if you ever bought Good Burger, you know about that. If you bought any Nickelodeon movie, you know about that orange tape. That's the only tape you couldn't touch. Also,
when I was younger, I think I watched Toonami. Toonami was like that go-to for, because it basically introduced me to anime.
Yep. Inuyasha, fucking, what's my favorite? Cowboy Bebop. I did not like Big O because I think
I couldn't understand. Yeah,
we could not
understand.
fucking.
I did not understand Big O.
Please understand.
No,
tell us why the fuck.
Remember, at some point we got to go back and watch it because I guarantee you, at 20, we in our 20s.
Fuck this.
We in our 20s now, so I guarantee we can understand it now.
I find that.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm a little slow.
There's plenty of shows like. You didn't catch all the sexual innuendos when we were younger, and a lot of our favorite cartoons.
We did.
I didn't catch a lot of that shit.
We did. Like Ren and Stimpy, remember that?
Yeah, well, that one is a different story because that shit was too easy.
Because Spike TV re-released it and they put the after dark shit. Uh-huh. And my cousin Anthony put me on game with that. I was like, what the fuck? And then that's when I started getting into porn, watching it. Yeah.
From Ren and Stimpy, huh?
Well, no, we was already watching the tapes and DVDs. But I'm just saying, I started understanding shit after watching porn.
After watching porn, like, oh, this is the scene I saw, such.
My very first porn star, I still remember her. Vanessa Blue. The big ass titties and lips.
She made the dumbest faces.
She still look good, too. Like, in terms of, like, for her age. Yeah.
Well, man, on when we had cable when I was younger, either HBO or Stars, one of them cable channels at night used to play the bloodiest 90s anime movies.
I know what you're talking about. Boy,
man,
that shit.
City Hunter was one of them.
I used to get that shit on tape.
Nigga, after that's another reason why I was like, where can I find more anime at?
My mama used to tell me not to watch that shit. I ain't never knew the name of it. I actually tried to find it because I didn't know the name of it.
It's one in particular that man, if I could find an anime today, I'd be
cut
fucking happy.
Heads off. Like Afro Samurai, remember that shit?
Yeah, that came around when
I'm just saying, remember Afro Samurai, how dark that was? That shit was like that almost.
And there's two of those. It's two of those. What else?
To the story.
Read the big O. I know he got a big ass machine, and he be like, "Big O."
See, look at all these big ass words. The partially domed city is wholly controlled by the monopolistic How the fuck you say that word?
Paradigm.
Paradigm. Paradigm Corporation, resulting in a corporate police state. Paradigm is known as the city of amnesia. Okay, I got that word right. Because 40 years prior to the story, the event lit.
So they telling the story halfway
destroyed
to
the
the
world
story.
outside the city and left survivors without any problem. It's serious characterized by several claims.
Okay, fuck it. I don't understand it.
I don't need it. That's why I was trying to read it to you, see if you can.
Nah.
Okay, with the remainder left in tenements. There's a lot of big ass words on this. Androids coexist with the human inhabitants.
Yeah, he did have that android chick with him. I forgot about that shit.
While they are rare, they are sufficiently numerous that I don't. Yeah.
You're like, fuck it. This ain't
denizens of the city. I guess that's the
denizens of the city.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, denizens.
Yeah, denizens of the city. I don't even know if that was a word or not. Do not consider them unusual.
Hell no. Look, nigga. Hey.
They got Christianity in the show.
No, but a lot of that anime shit used to be super complex.
Yes.
Like
Big O for one.
What's the one with old girl from Black Widow she just played in? Ghost in the Shell? Ghost in the Shell, when I was a shorty, I didn't understand that shit.
I didn't understand that. I just like looking at Major. She's so fucking fine.
I understand it now.
You do?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's basically about her being a ghost in a robot body. Okay. Like it's you know, they took her brain, put it in the robot body. Okay. She a ghost in the shell. That's basically what it is. It's more than that, but that's the basic.
She had the baddest fucking body. I remember she was getting off that motorcycle. That motherfucker. She was looking like Miss Incredible in that motherfucker. Look, although the textbook definition of memory,
you know what I don't understand? That Neon Genesis shit. They keep that shit.
If the fucking title look complex, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not. Big O, I thought it was simple. Then I started watching that shit. I got lost after like 10 minutes of it.
I could never get into Sailor Moon. People, they hype that anime They hype that shit up way too much, nigga. I cannot get into that shit.
You know what? It was... I look back at it. I think I never understood what the fuck it was about. I just like the dude in the cape. I used to think I was that nigga.
I think it was just about little teenage or teenage or younger boys, bunch of girls in short dresses, and they being fucking...
I actually never thought of it like that. I just like the dude in the cape because I used to think I was that nigga. Because I like how he was just mysterious. That nigga just disappear, reappear on there. He'll leave that rose behind. He was smooth as hell. That's all. Yeah.
You remember that one about the girl who woke up? No, it was I think it was a dude. It's called...
yeah, dude, this shit, it's a lot of big words.
It's called Blue Gender. You ever seen Blue Gender?
No.
That was a decent... That was bloody, too. That was bloody as shit.
Damn.
I like my anime bloody and violent. I can't really get into that lolly shit about the little girls being older than they really are. That shit weird to me. Well, I say it's only one anime. It's about her being... She got reincarnated into a little girl's body after she got into a dispute with God. I can't think of the name of it right now, but I thought that was a decent one. After that, all these little girls in these animes, upskirt shit, that shit is weird. Mad perverted. Can't go. Whew. Digimon too.
Oh yeah, Digimon was my shit.
Digimon, Monster Rancher.
I like Digimon. The one when they became the Digimon. I took Digimon over Pokemon. I was watching Pokemon too, and Dragon Ball Z, of course. I took Digimon immediately. Once that shit came out, I said, fuck Pokemon. My cousin was still on Pokemon. I went to Digimon.
Pokemon lasted so long because they had a trading card game to it.
Yeah, they keep bringing that shit back. I just be like, I want nothing to do with Pokemon. Then they got the Detective Pikachu.
You know what? I seen one trailer to that. Never heard about it again.
They dropped a new trailer.
They did?
Yeah. Oh. Fuck that trailer. Fuck that movie. No. I'm gonna remember Pikachu how I remembered him. I don't want him talking like Ryan Reynolds. who is actually Deadpool too. So
Right.
it's like watching Deadpool play him. So I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they got that, but you gotta make your money. I mean, they probably cater to a whole different audience than what the fuck we're. I don't know, but yeah, that's all I got for today.
Hell no. Yeah, that shit. I can talk about all my favorite old anime, but you gonna leave that. It's one in particular. I can't explain it. I gotta really jog my memory to remember it, but I remember that shit being bloody and dope. And I can't. And I seen that shit when I was a kid, and I want to see it again.
Right.
That's all I know. But shit, this is Third Post Media. I'm Curtis. That's Derrick. Oh shit. Plug. I got a new shirt I just released today. Matter of fact. Some fresh. It's Chicago inspired. If you ever been downtown, you see that big ass metal beam, and you see that they call it the Cloud Gate. That shit is really a spaceship. I got a shirt that's exposing the truth. Go to createdbycurtis.com and get woke.
Also, we're working on a talk show for you guys, the channel and all. And I'm developing a new web series that's very versatile and flexible in terms of bringing other creators around and writers and actors and just basically creating a platform of opportunities for everybody. Almost similar to these sketch comedy shows that keep popping up or these TV series that, being developed. Kind of want to make a low budget, so, you bring so nobody get intimidated by a budget or,
right.
that we just don't have a budget. You know what I mean?
Plus, we ain't trying to spend money we ain't got.
Yeah, so like, right now I think we're in a good place in terms of development, the concept, the idea is just the thing. Right now, where I'm at now officially is actually writing the first season out. And when I do, I'm going to present it to whoever I want working in on it. And go through it, and then we gonna cast, and then we gonna get started on it once it get done.
And then we might got more projects.
Yeah, short films, series, other series.
I'm saying like
for other people.
Like, yeah. That's why I didn't want to say too much about it, but
those the two I just mentioned was just for our channel.
Right.
But we working on other stuff with other collaborators outside the channel.
Right. It may or may not end up on Third Post channel.
It will. If not the whole thing, because one of them is a series. I don't know how that's going to go.
I just realized it's all women that hit you up about working on a project. I just realized they
love me. They just be like,
they love
hey,
Derrick, the director.
Hey, shit. I'll be flattered. I'd love to do it. But yeah, man. Tune in next week. We got a special surprise for y'all. A big announcement.